Now, if you are a Virgin Media customer hoping to catch up with some TV viewing on Dave, Gold or drama, you may be disappointed.
And that's because the company's 4 million pay TV customers will, from today, not be able to watch 10 channels owned by UKTV, which is in turn partly owned by the BBC. It's all over a row about rights. We're joined now by Steve North from UKTV and David Bouchier from Virgin Media. Gentlemen, good morning to the both of you.
Good morning.
You agreed a dress code this morning. Why can't you agree on this?
Well, look, first of all, can I take the opportunity to apologise to our customers for the disruption caused by UKTV's decision to withdraw its channels from Virgin. We are very disappointed. I think it's the opportunity now for UKTV and its parent company, the BBC, also to apologise.
Absolutely. Look, our viewers are incredibly important to us, and not only do I want to apologise for what's going on, but also to say thank you to our viewers. Their support online on the social media has been absolutely overwhelming, and we are absolutely passionate about delivering great programmes and great channels to our viewers, and we want to continue to do that.
And can I say, Steve, we want to continue taking your channels. Up until about a week ago, UKTV offered us continued carriage of their Freeview channels. Those are the channels that are available for free over the air to everybody. We were told at the 11th hour that that offer was withdrawn, and that is why we have the chaos today. So I'm asking very publicly, Steve, will you now, here and now, agree that we can have those channels back on air as they are available to everyone else for free in the UK?
Well, I think what we have to remember is that Virgin Media is a paid television company, not a free-to-air television company, and therefore I think the cheapest bundle that a consumer can buy through Virgin is about £30 a month. Now we're being asked as UKTV to pay to put our channels into the hands of Virgin Media, who will then sell them to customers,
who
will then pay them
Sky?
to customers, who will then pay them to customers, customers will pay them for those channels, of which none of that money will return back to UKTV, and most importantly, to the programmes we make. And this really is about the programmes and the quality of content that we can deliver to our viewers. We want to maintain that. That's what we're passionately here to do. And without investment from our platform partners, we won't be able to do that.
I think it's very important that we draw a
us.
distinction between their free channels and their paid channels. What Steve is describing is the investment that they make in their programme, which is funded predominantly by advertising. 3/4 of their original programming is on their free channels, and most of that is on Dave. You'll have seen Taskmaster, Red Dwarf and others. We are passionately committed to continuing to have the opportunity for that investment to be made, and that is by making their channels available to our customers. If I watch Dave on satellite, I don't pay. If I watch Dave through the UView box, I don't pay. If I watch Dave online, I don't pay. What they are doing is discriminating against Virgin Media customers and forcing them to pay. Why are you doing that?
Well, I should probably do a bit of mediation. Sorry to Steve.
We actually have to ensure that we work as a portfolio of channels, and the investment from our platform partners, we work with lots of platform partners across the UK, BT, Sky, TalkTalk, Freeview, FreeSat. Their joint investment into UKTV portfolio allows us to invest in the great shows that we bring to viewers, and we're being asked to take a significant cut in the money that we're being paid by Virgin Media, and that cuts down the investment that we can put into programmes.
Gentlemen, let me just stop you there. As much as we're sort of enjoying the to and fro, I should probably do a bit of mediation and try and earn my wages this morning. I mean, is this brinksmanship? I mean, you know, have we seen this type of thing before? There's clearly I would suggest, a little bit of animosity. You're clearly coming from different positions. Can you strike a deal? Can you reach a deal? Or are you so far apart that the customers are suffering?
We want to reach a deal. We do think it's brinkmanship by UKTV. We do think that they are using social messages like Save Dave, when in fact they can save Dave by making their Freeview channels available to us, as they do to everybody else.
Is it as easy as that, Steve?
Look, I think that our lines of communication are always open. We want to do what's best for the viewer, and for us, that's the viewer having a chance to see our channels. But what is also best for the viewer is to ensure that we can guarantee the quality content, the quality channels that we deliver. And the significant cut in fees that we're being asked to take from Virgin would prohibit us from doing that, and that's something we're not willing to do.
Let me just ask you this,
all Virgin Media customers can still watch Dave
let me just ask this one question.
Freeview and FreeSat.
How far apart are you? I don't necessarily expect you to put an exact figure on it. It's down to money, of course it is. Just how far apart are you?
Look, I think that is very much for UKTV. We're not far apart on Freeview channels because, Steve, as the name implies, those channels are free and they should remain free for our customers just as they are for everybody else. That cannot be, you should not be able to draw a line between us on that. For the pay channels, there's a very important point here. That is a separate discussion which we're quite happy to have. But when you look at, for example, on Gold or on Drama or on W, which is their pay channel, of their top programs last year, on their paid-for channel W, 12 of them appeared on their free channel Drama. How do I explain to my customers when I'm using their money to pay for quality programming that the same programming is available free to air on their free channels? So there is a discussion to be had about what value we're getting on our pay channels. But Steve, that is a separate discussion. We should get their free channels. I'm asking you again, Steve, please make it possible.
Steve, is this a sort of an inevitable consequence, if you like, of the shifting media landscape, different people watching things on different platforms, whether it's Netflix, whether it's Amazon, whatever, YouTube even?
I don't think so. I mean, I think you're absolutely right. The media landscape in the UK is changing, it's evolving, it's actually growing. There are more people now spending time watching their television sets than they ever have before. And over 90% of that time is actually still spent watching traditional linear TV broadcasts. So that part of the media in the UK is still incredibly strong. People love to come home and watch Dave and Gold and Alibi W of an evening. That's still an important part of people's lives. So it's changing, it's evolving, but most importantly for us, TV is growing. It's a burgeoning industry, and our channels and our shows are an important part of that, and we want to make sure that our viewers can continue to see that.
I want to ask one very brief question to both of you. I'd really appreciate a one-word answer. Have you made any progress just by meeting together face-to-face this morning?
Well, we've agreed on the colour of our shirt, so that must be progress.
I hope so.
Yeah, that sounds like a maybe. Gentlemen, thank you very much indeed. Steve North from UKTV, David Boucher from Virgin Media.
Yeah, and listening to that is media analyst Matt Howard. Before I come to you, just want to read you out a couple of messages that are coming in on Twitter, getting quite a big reaction to that interview. So will you guys put your petty squabbling aside and realise that your customer service is being eroded, which may lead to a switch? And Rosanna says it's like separated parents at a parents' evening. What did you make of it?
Well, I mean, it's certainly as good as some of the drama that you can get on their platforms. That encounter between them both. I think it's clear that they both need each other. UKTV needs somebody to distribute their content, and Virgin customers clearly will miss the content from UKTV. Like they both agreed, it does come down to price, and specifically not just the free element, the channel like Dave that a lot of people are looking for, but the sort of on-demand stuff where there's a lot of back catalogue that's particularly owned by the BBC. That seems to be the sticking point, which they haven't yet got an agreement on.
And it does seem to be, for my mind, each of them are saying the other's being unreasonable. So UKTV saying Virgin's being unreasonable for not paying more, and Virgin saying UKTV's being unreasonable for charging them too much.
It does seem that way. The problem, of course, is that there is a lot of money that needs to go into making some of the best drama. The Crown, for example, on Netflix costs hundreds of millions of pounds. Somebody needs to put the money into that. The challenge for Virgin, of course, is if they pay more money to UKTV, are they going to get that back from their customers? That's the difficult question. People like you and I as consumers don't want to spend more money than we already do. Many of us take Netflix, we take Now TV, we take Amazon, and also a pay TV subscription usually as well. Somewhere we need to look to save money.
All right, Matt, thank you very much indeed. Good to see you again. Thanks.
OK, it's weather time, isn't it?
Yeah, one thing we can agree on,
well,
it's hot.
It is definitely hot, and it's going to get